Alright, what's going on, guys? Another video here. In this video, I want to talk about blurred vision or vision changes when it comes to anxiety. It seems like a pretty bizarre symptom, right? Like vision changes, your eyes are pretty, they're pretty sacred, vision, all these things. And, when your vision starts changing because of anxiety, you kind of get a little nervous, you get a little worried. So in this video, I want to talk about why that happens, what to do, and yeah, let's crack into it. So it's very common for people to experience blurred vision when you're surprised or when you're frightened. But even not just blurred vision, it's very often that you can experience really weird eye vision changes too. For me, for example, I would see my eyes would dilate a little bit more, so I felt like I could see the corners a lot more. And my vision was just changing. I could tell, I could feel it, and I really had no explanation. It was really terrifying. And what I found out actually was that, one of the things about the fight or flight response is that one of the ways to protect itself is really to see more of your periphery. And the reason for that is in case a predator comes in from the side, you have just a higher chance of seeing that. But also blurred vision is just a very common symptom. It may not be that you can see on the outsides, but you can see, your vision gets blurry. And I think a lot of that has to do with, again, the fight or flight response. It's the sympathetic nervous system that becomes activated. And what happens is that it kind of tightens your eye muscles, and the tightening actually creates some blurriness. Now, it's always, don't watch this video without first getting a medical examination checked out. Just make sure, just rule everything out. But if that's the case, and if they're like, your eyes are healthy, it's good, it's just anxiety. It's just anxiety, maybe some panic, and you're just experiencing these changes. Now, how do you stop these changes? Shaan, what do I do? How do I get this to stop? Again, it's always important to focus on not the symptom, but the root cause. If you want to be coping forever, then deal with the symptom. If you want to be managing anxiety forever, then deal with the symptoms. But if you're serious about fully eliminating, you got to get to the root cause. And the root causes anxiety. So the best way around it is accept that your vision is going to be a little bit blurry. You don't need to try to fix it. There's nothing inherently wrong with you. You've already gotten it checked up. You've been cleared. You've done all the precautionary things you need to do. Focus on anxiety. And the best way to focus on eliminating the anxiety is start to learn to accept the anxiety. Once you start doing this, you start losing the fear of the blurriness or the headaches or whatever symptoms you start feeling. And then over time, you start feeling better and better. You start going back to normal life. And then next thing you know, you don't even know. And, your eyesight's totally fine. So, if you guys focus on that, blurry vision, seeing stars, whatever you guys feel, I've experienced it all. I've seen it all. It's just an offset of adrenaline, anxiety being built up. So hopefully you guys like this video. If you guys want to know more about how to fully overcome anxiety and panic attacks, and you just want to feel like, hey, Shaan, like, can you just show me how to get this done? Like, I'm kind of struggling. I don't think I'm going to be able to figure this out on my own. It'd be great if I could just have somebody. Well, if that's you, then I have a private Facebook group down below. It's free to get in, but we're very selective on who we let in. We're not letting just everybody come in. We're afraid. We don't want it to be another group where people are kind of just venting and ranting and just trying to story top each other, not really being productive, scaring other members in the group. We don't want that. We want this to be a place where people that are serious about fully overcoming and dedicated to overcoming are able to take those steps. So if that's you, hit that link below. It's going to ask you 3 questions. It's very important that you guys answer those 3 questions. And if you guys answer those 3 questions, hopefully, I'll see you guys in the group. So take care.